This is a short story of how having a digital marketing agency completely changed my life. So just a quick backstory without going too into detail and boring the shit out of you. In 2017, I was a lifeguard and decided to leave to start my own videography business, filming one-off promo videos for local businesses. I continued to do that all the way up until 2021. In between, I had a few e-commerce stores and I learned how to run Facebook ads. So already within that couple of years, I knew how to film, I knew how to edit, and I knew how to run Facebook ads. And at the end of 2021, a friend of mine opened a restaurant in Essex and called me and said, "Joel, would you mind coming to do some videos and running the social media page?" And of course, I said yes. He said he'll pay me £500-600 a month, and I was like, perfect, okay, I only have to turn up once a month and capture some content and run the social media. Little did I know, the Turkish community was like sheep. They are. If they see a restaurant doing a certain thing, they will copy it the next day. So by the end of 2022, I had my agency then just over a year, and I had 9 restaurants paying me over £1,000 a month, which is ridiculous amounts of money. 9,000 times 12 is £108,000 a year in pre-tax revenue. And that was within the first 12 months of owning my digital marketing agency. And I've got videos on this channel explaining how to start a marketing agency and why not to buy online courses from certain influencers, because their success path is going to be different to your success path. I got lucky. I feel like my niche being restaurants chose me instead of me choosing restaurants as my niche, because a friend of mine asked me to do it and I kind of just fell into it. Going into the second year of having my own marketing agency, I then had 14 or 15 different restaurant clients, again, priced at between £600 and £1,000 a month. And it just started growing to a point where I was like, I can't handle this by myself anymore. And I still am running my agency by myself, apart from having a videographer, which is a friend of mine, help me out from time to time. But I still do everything myself using high-end professional cameras and lenses and editing and running their Facebook ads and graphic design and building their websites and managing their websites and running their reservation system. Everything I do is within one marketing package, and I get paid every single month for it. And looking back now, although I kind of fell into it and it was kind of a mistake, I was just a videographer. I wasn't expecting to do all of this for restaurants. I didn't even know that avenue existed. And then I got to the point where I had 20 clients and I already hit my first £10,000 month, and then I hit my £20,000 month. And when I hit my £20,000 month, I had to kind of take a step back and go, number one, I've taken too much on, because I did. I was letting certain clients down. They all get allocated a certain shoot day a month. So I was like, I'm filming almost every day during the month. I then have to do their editing. And it got to the point where I was driving from client to client to client, and then the other clients wanted something and I was driving, so I couldn't do it. And because I don't have a team around me, I was like, okay, sure, I'll pull over on the hard shoulder and get my laptop out and create this graphic design artwork that they needed so instantly and send it over. And I was like, fine, carry on driving. The next client will call me. So I kind of just took a little bit too much on. And if you have your own marketing agency, or if you're looking to start your own marketing agency, you would understand the fact that clients come and clients go. It's not because of something you've done wrong or something that you haven't potentially done. It's just certain clients feel like if they move around different agencies, they're going to get different results, and they feel like they're getting better results, when that's just simply not the case. I've had clients be with me for 3 months, and I have certain restaurants that's been with me since the beginning of their restaurant career. It's been 2.5 years since one of them opened in Essex. I've had that one since day one, and they've just opened their new one, and I've had that for 4.5 months already. But overall, clients will come and go. 1 month you'll lose 2 clients. The next month you'll sign 4 clients. The next month you'll lose 4 and gain 2. It's a very rinse and repeat cycle. But because I am the content creator, I am the face of the business, I turn up on a Saturday just to go in there and say hello. I tend to keep clients longer than most agencies. Additionally to that, I'm able to undercut most agencies in pricing because I am the content creator. If I want to sign a restaurant up for £1,000 a month, I can. If I want to give a restaurant free social media for a month, I can. If I want to run an advert for the whole of Essex saying, I will run your social media for free for 30 days, just to try and get as much traction and to try and make the other agencies shit themselves, I can. Because the other agencies have to pay a videographer and a photographer to do the work for them because they aren't the content creator themselves. I am, so I can do that. Obviously, that's a bit of a dickhead move to do, and I haven't done it, but if I'm ever struggling, trust me, that's something that I will do. So now we're at year 3, and I've had my agency for 3 years, and it's doing very well. I can't complain. I love doing it. I love going to restaurants, creating cool stuff. I like eating for free as well. Who wouldn't like eating for free? But now I'm at the point where I'm making good money, and I feel like this is a launch pad. I don't think this is my career until I'm 40, 50 years old, filming restaurants. Like, I don't see it, and I don't think you see it either. I'm 27 at the moment. I really don't want to be 30 years old running around restaurants, filming people eating Turkish food. So where do I go from here? Where do I put my money into? What do I do? I want to launch something called a SaaS, which is basically a piece of software that helps businesses. And because I'm in the restaurant industry already, I want to start my own reservation system and charge the restaurants per person that books through the reservation system. And because I have 18, 19 different restaurants, I automatically know that's well over 25,000 people that go into all of their restaurants every single week. And if I can just charge them 50p or 25p per reservation that they book through my software, I'll be making 10 to 15,000 pounds a month whilst not doing anything. That's kind of the next step that I want to take, is build a reservation system or build a piece of software that's going to help businesses, not necessarily restaurants, but businesses. But I'm so thankful and I'm so happy that I found myself in this situation, because honestly, it's completely changed my life. And if that one friend didn't call me up and go, Joel, I've got this restaurant, can you come and film it? I wouldn't have met somebody else who is also a friend of mine, who then spread the word out massively for me and gave me a load of clients. He's a Turkish guy within the Turkish community. So I'm kind of evolved within this bubble of Turkish community restaurants, if you'd like to call it that. But overall, starting a digital marketing agency was the best thing I've ever done. The best mistake that's ever happened to me.